Them want style. Every time they meet 21, them want style. Cut your line flying, I mean, know them want style. Man, this family, I make the girl, them a smile. Look how them a smile.
All them actually, do you ready for Reggae.Si?
Hello to everyone watching. It's day 2 of the Overjam 2019 festival. We are here talking with the dancehall madness that is Words 21. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah man, respect.
Let's start a little bit at your beginnings because I know your name was basically from a psychiatric hospital, right? How did you meet? How did you form a group, and why the psychiatric hospital?
Okay, in this order. We met when we were kids because all of us come from Waterhouse and our parents were friends, of course. So we've been friends since we were kids. We started hanging out together as teenagers and stuff, and you know. One day, Suku was at my house and we were annoying my mom. And she told us that we belonged in Ward 21. We didn't know what it meant. We asked her, she said go and find out. So we did our research and we found out what it meant, and we just kept it as a group name, as our crew name, because we weren't a group then. From there we started venturing into music, playing sound systems and so on, and all of us ended up working for King Jammy's at King Jammy's recording studio. And we started doing production, and then we started recording songs, and when the first song came out, we didn't know what to put on it, so we just put War 21 Crew. So and then we just kept that name. We took off the crew, and it just War 21, and that's the story of it.
And I know you were also selectors for King Jammy's sound system. Yeah. Worked with him. How do you remember those days? Did he teach you a lot?
I mean, where the sound system is concerned, we already had that packed down, so you know. But like studio-wise, he taught us a lot. You know, that enhanced our production skills.
Well, then with Bada Bada Rhythm, it basically all began.
Yeah.
Right.
Bada Bada, and then.
Today you produce your own music for other artists. Also create your own songs. What do you like more, performing for the people, or basically being in the studio, hanging out, and just doing tracks?
Alright, for Conley and I, like, Conley, the studio is his preference. For me, studio is my preference, and the additive is the performance. Like, you know, that's like a extra.
Yeah.
You know.
Nice.
Me and Dog now.
Well, it's been a long.
He's a businessman, so he likes to do the business of people doing business.
All right, so the perfect combination, basically. It's been a long road for you. 20 years you are celebrating now. What would you say is, as a group that's been so long on the scene, what would you say is the hardest thing to accomplish in music business?
That's a good question. The hardest thing to accomplish, I would say the hardest thing to accomplish in music business is longevity.
Yes.
Being there for this length of time on the scene, you know, very relevant, sometimes not so relevant, but then sometimes relevant again. If it's not from a song from us, it's a production or something.
Fluctuates.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing, longevity. Because as you can see, majority of groups break up. Many artists that came up in the same time as us disappeared. Many producers that came up in the same time as us disappeared as well. So the longevity is the most difficult thing.
Well, for you have released, like I said, a lot of rhythms, a lot of songs. We could stay here and count them for hours. But basically, for the young dancehall fans and everybody, can you name the 3 songs you would say everybody must hear from you?
From us?
That are essential, like
Bloodstain, Haters, Ganja Smoke.
Joe. We cannot forget the Ganja Smoke. Madness. So today we speak. Are you cooking something new already?
Well, we cook some food. What's it? One of them cities.
Chicken
in France.
Some chicken.
Some food.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I meant music-wise, but good, good. Yeah. It smells good.
Yeah. We just finished recording our next album. So that's
Do
about
you have a release date already?
No, not yet, because
yet?
it hasn't been mastered yet. So
All right.
so it's still in finished recording and mixing, but it's still in the post-production stages.
Follow Ward 21 on social media so you know when the
Ward on IG is Ward 21 official.
Yeah.
Ward 21.
You are back in Slovenia 2 years after your first performance. How is it to be back, and what did you get from the crowd? That what you wanted?
Well, yes, it's good to be back, and the energy was the same as last year. Like, you know, I never expected less.
Well, because I seen your show 2 years before. I remember Nadira X was also here.
Yeah, Nadira
she's also a good friend to us and you. She was dragged on the stage and the party was wild.
Yeah.
And like I seen it today, it was just the same. Sadly, without Nadira, but seeing you,
Nadira,
like I said, seeing you today, I feel 2 years older. But watching you must be 2 years younger. What do you do to keep fit?
Enjoy the music.
Yeah, enjoy life itself.
Enjoy life. Yeah.
All right. You played all around the world, seen all kinds of crowds. You have music with Capleton, Bounty Killer, Sean Paul. I mean, we can count for hours. Any special memories from working with other artists or stages?
Well, everything is memorable. So
Japan. Couple of years ago over Japan, we were on Shaggy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shaggy on stage. That was
Yeah, when Shaggy was promoting the Hot Shot album, Shaggy brought us on stage in Japan in Nagoya.
Yes.
And that was a special moment because Shaggy was the #1 pop artist in the world at the time. So that was a special moment for us. But everything is memorable, man.
Yes.
It's hard to pick one thing from 20 years, from 19 years of touring.
Yeah.
We like to support also young artists here at Reggae.Si. So maybe could you name any new upcoming artists that you know that they are? That
First and foremost, Marcy Chin, Swashi, Pointo,
Dre Swede.
yeah, Dre Swede.
Suko.
Nice, thank you very much. Basically, what's next for Ward 21? What's your plans? What would be your biggest achievement if you could name one?
Hitting the Billboard charts. Getting a massive hit. That would ice the cake.
Well, I have no doubt that one day that hit will come. I just want to say thank you for your time. The show was it was one of the most energetic shows here on Overjam this year. Thanks for talking to me. Thanks for hanging with Reggae.Si and for Rhythm Operator Radio Show.
Reggae.Si.
Reggae.
And I really hope we can celebrate together another 20 years or more of your music.
Yeah, man.
So see you in another 20. If not sooner.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Come on, respect.
Them want style. Every time them hit 21, them want style. Cut your lifeline, I mean know them want style. Maddy's family, I make the girl them a smile. Look how them a smile.
Crowd the back say.
Do you ready for Reggae.Si? This is what 21 representing. You know how we roll. Reggae.Si.
In the name of music.